Most engines don't die from old age, they die because of the bad advice you've been following for years. That's a hard truth many car owners never discover until it's too late. It's not the miles themselves that kill engines. It's the destructive habits we pick up, often unknowingly, that quietly erode engine health over time. These habits become so routine that we rarely question them, yet they're silently shortening your engine's lifespan with every drive. Those factory maintenance schedules in your owner's manual? They aren't truly designed to make your car last forever. Instead, they're crafted to sell cars, look impressive on marketing materials, and convince potential buyers that ownership is low maintenance and affordable. That's why some engines fail catastrophically at just 130,000 miles, while others quietly hum along, passing 500,000 miles without a single major rebuild. In this comprehensive guide, I'll reveal 17 scientifically proven habits that will help your car not just survive, but thrive well past 500,000 miles. Stick with me for each and every habit. Missing even one could cost you thousands in repairs, while doing them right could make your car nearly indestructible for decades. Habit number 17. The 5,000-mile oil rule. If you're following that once a year or 10,000 miles oil change interval from your manual, you're already risking your engine's life. That number wasn't created to protect your engine, it was created to make car ownership look cheap on paper. Real-world mechanics, the ones who see hundreds of engines every year, know the truth. Engines last longest with fresh oil every 3,000 to 5,000 miles, especially if you drive short trips, sit in traffic, or live in hot, dusty environments. These conditions are considered severe service by automakers, and they describe most people's real driving patterns. Waiting too long between oil changes causes thick, black sludge to form throughout your engine, metal-to-metal wear to start, and tiny but expensive components like timing chains and VVT systems to wear out decades before they should. This premature wear happens gradually and silently, giving you no warning until catastrophic failure occurs. Synthetic oils are best for modern cars. Conventional oils work for older models. Always pair a fresh oil change with a high-quality OEM or OEM equivalent filter. Never wait for the oil to look dirty. If it's dark, it's already working against your engine. Habit number 16. Change transmission fluid religiously. Most car owners wait until they experience transmission problems before even thinking about fluid maintenance. That's a massive and expensive mistake. Manufacturers love to advertise lifetime fluid, but whose lifetime? Certainly not your car's. Transmission fluid heats up, collects microscopic metal debris, and slowly grinds away at internal components while still looking fine from the outside. The fix is simple. Drain and fill every 60,000 miles for conventional automatics, or 90,000 miles max for hybrids, and always use the exact OEM specified fluid. Mixing cheap, universal fluid might work short-term, but often causes slipping, overheating, and total transmission failure within a few years. Don't wait until your gears start slipping or shifting harshly. By then, repair costs can easily exceed $4,000 to $6,000, and replacements can run $8,000 or more. Habit number 15. Coolant clock reset. Coolant doesn't last forever, and ignoring it can destroy your engine silently. Over time, coolant becomes acidic, corrodes your water pump, eats away at seals, and clogs the heater core. Early warning signs include white smoke, sweet fumes, or constant low coolant levels, all indicators your engine could be heading for a blown head gasket. Flush your coolant every 3 to 5 years, using the exact type your manufacturer recommends. No mixing colors, no generic fluids. Red stays red, blue stays blue. A $70 coolant flush today could prevent a $1,500 to $3,000 engine disaster tomorrow. Habit 14. Timing belt deadline. Timing belts are silent killers. Manuals might say, replace at 100,000 miles or 10 years, but mechanics know that's too late. Heat, oil seepage, and tension stress can start cracking belts as early as 60,000 to 80,000 miles. And timing belts age even when the car isn't driven. A 7-year-old belt with only 40,000 miles can snap without warning, causing pistons and valves to collide or repair easily over $4,000. Inspect at 60,000 miles, replace if dry, cracked, or shiny, and always replace tensioners, idler pulleys, and water pumps together. Habit number 13. Use high-quality spark plugs. Worn spark plugs aren't just a small issue, they can destroy your engine over time. Weak sparks lead to poor combustion, misfires, and catalytic converter damage. Standard 100,000-mile plugs often fail by 60,000, especially in turbocharged or direct injection engines. Stick with top-tier plugs. Enkei, Denso, Bosch, or OEM options. Never buy bargain bin plugs, and check for oil or coolant on the tips, as that signals leaks. Fresh spark plugs every 60,000 to 70,000 miles can save thousands and keep your engine firing like new. Habit 12. Replace the fuel filter. Your fuel filter's job is simple. Keep debris out of the engine. When it clogs, it kills fuel pumps, clogs injectors, and reduces mileage. Replace every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, sooner if you drive dusty roads or use low-quality fuel. Always choose OEM or trusted brands, and never rely on a mechanic saying, "It's fine." A clean fuel filter equals smooth power, clean combustion, and a long-lived fuel pump. Habit number 11. Flush brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, reducing its boiling point and putting you at serious risk during heavy braking. A fresh .3 boils at 401 degrees Fahrenheit, .4 at 446 degrees Fahrenheit, but contaminated fluid can drop to 280 degrees Fahrenheit, creating air bubbles and a soft pedal. Test with a $20 brake fluid tester, and flush if moisture exceeds 3%. Always use the exact type your car requires. Stopping safely is essential for reaching high mileage. Without it, your car won't survive long. Habit 10. Gearbox Guardian Routine, Differentials and Amp Transfer Cases. The differential lets wheels spin at different speeds. The transfer case splits power in a WD-4WD systems. Both rely on heavy gear oil to survive, but over time it breaks down, collects metal shavings, and becomes sludge. Drain, clean, and refill every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Use exact spec oil. Substitutes or cheap brands can ruin bearings and gears, leading to massive repair bills. Warm the car, drain fully, wipe the magnet tip, refill, and monitor regularly. Habit 9. Replace the PCV valve. The PCV, positive crankcase ventilation, valve is a tiny part with a massive impact. It regulates engine pressure and prevents harmful gases from building up inside your engine. When it fails, oil consumption can skyrocket, seals may blow, and gaskets can fail catastrophically. Many engines that start burning a quart of oil every 1,000 miles are often just suffering from a clogged or faulty PCV valve, a part that costs less than $20 to replace. This valve lets crankcase gases recirculate back through the intake, but over time, oil residue and carbon deposits can clog it. When blocked, pressure builds inside the engine, forcing oil past seals and gaskets, leading to leaks that can cost hundreds or thousands to fix. Replace the PCV valve every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, or sooner if you notice blue smoke, rough idle, or mysterious oil loss. This tiny, inexpensive part can save you thousands by preventing leaks and catastrophic engine wear. Habit number 8. Clean the mass airflow sensor. Your mass airflow (MAF) sensor is your engine's breathing monitor. It measures how much air enters the engine so the computer can deliver the right amount of fuel. When it gets coated with dirt, oil, or debris, it sends bad readings, causing sluggish performance, rough idle, poor fuel economy, and even stalling. A dirty MAF is one of the most common causes of mystery performance problems. The solution is simple. Clean it every 12,000 to 15,000 miles using CRC-MAF sensor cleaner. Never use brake or carb cleaner, which can damage the sensor. Spray the cleaner on the sensor wires, let it air dry, and reinstall. This $10 step restores power, smooths idle, and improves MPG instantly. Habit number 7. Align your tires every 10,000 miles. Poor wheel alignment doesn't just wear out tires, it stresses your entire suspension and reduces fuel economy. Misaligned wheels force your engine to work harder and cause uneven tire wear that can destroy a $800 set of tires in 20,000 miles instead of 60,000. Check alignment every tire rotation or oil change, especially if you drive rough roads, hit potholes, or notice the steering wheel isn't centered. Look for uneven tread wear, pulling, or a vibrating steering wheel. Proper alignment costs $100 to $150 but saves hundreds on tires and suspension parts. Habit number 6. Never rev a cold engine. Revving a cold engine doesn't warm it up faster, it wears it out faster. Cold oil is thick and sluggish, sitting at the bottom of the oil pan instead of lubricating critical parts. Revving forces pistons, rods, and cams to move fast without proper lubrication, causing permanent wear. The right warm-up. Start, idle for 30 seconds max, then drive gently under 3000 RPM until the engine warms up. This is especially critical for turbo engines. Cold oil plus boost is a recipe for disaster. Modern engines are designed to warm up while driving, not idling. Habit number 5. Avoid excessive idling. Idling is one of the worst things for your engine. Oil pressure drops, parts don't get proper lubrication, carbon builds up, and fuel dilutes the oil. Many people think they're being kind by letting the car warm up for 10 minutes or running the AC for 30 minutes while parked, but it's actually shortening engine life. Modern cars need a 30 to 60 second warm-up, then gentle driving. Excessive idling wastes fuel, increases emissions, and causes more wear than normal driving. If you need climate control, it's better to turn off and restart than idle for long periods. Habit number 4. Wash the undercarriage regularly. What you can't see can definitely hurt your car. Salt, mud, and sand collect under your vehicle, corroding brake lines, fuel lines, control arms, and frame rails. This hidden corrosion can cause catastrophic failures. Wash your undercarriage at least monthly in winter or if you live near the ocean. Use a car wash with undercarriage spray or a hose and sprayer at home. Focus on the exhaust, suspension, and anywhere debris collects. Protecting these parts prevents rust that can total an otherwise good car. Habit number 3. Keep battery terminals clean. Corroded battery terminals can prevent your car from starting, create electrical resistance, strain your alternator, and trigger sensor issues. That white, green, or blue crust blocks current and forces your charging system to work harder. Inspect terminals every few months. Clean with baking soda and water, scrub with a toothbrush, rinse, dry, and coat with dielectric grease or petroleum jelly. This simple step ensures strong starts, stable voltage, and fewer electrical problems. Habit number 2. Listen for unusual sounds. Your car talks to you through sounds and vibrations. Learning to listen can save you thousands. Brake squeals mean worn pads, ignoring them leads to rotor damage. CV joint clicks, engine knocks, or clunks are all early warnings. Catch them early. Fixes are cheaper than waiting for total failure. Don't drown out your car with music. Listen for the signs. Habit 1. Track everything in a maintenance logbook. You won't remember every service without writing it down. Detailed records are the difference between cars that die at 200,000 miles and those that reach 500,000 plus. Track oil changes, brake pads, coolant flushes, and every service in a notebook or app: Carfax, AutoSist, Drivo, a car. Good records boost resale value, prevent expensive repairs by catching problems early, and help mechanics diagnose issues. A well-documented car can add thousands to resale and proves you've cared for it. Conclusion. Your path to 500,000 miles. Follow these 17 habits consistently and your car can easily cross 500,000 miles without a rebuild. Your engine will thank you with smooth, reliable performance, your wallet will thank you with lower repair costs, and your ride will feel nearly new even after 500,000 miles. These aren't just tips, they're the difference between engines that fail early and those that become legends. Start today, and watch your car become the reliable, long-lasting machine it was built to be.